Hola everyone, I'm here to bring to you my Dragon Ball Super episode 77 review, the episode entitled Let's Go Zeno-sama, the All Universe Martial Arts Tournament. So we're starting to begin the survival arc in which all universes, I believe universes 1 through 12, are going to be battling out for survival. So we begin this episode with the future Zeno-sama and the present Zeno-sama playing this game, and it seems like they're playing it forever. They're both bored and they're trying to find something that will make them on board, make them entertained, and whatnot. Which leads us to Goku. Goku has gone to a local farmer's place his pro- to sell his produce, and on his way back, he there's this group of people who try to rob Goku, and obviously they fail miserably. But surprisingly, Goku is injured by a single gunshot, very similar to Krillin's injury, except Goku wasn't bleeding like Krillin. Goku had a little bit of a noticeable, red mark, on his forearm. So he returns home, and he realizes that maybe this is something he's gotten rusty. It seems though it's been at least several months since he trained with Whis. So he decides to take Goten along with him, to train with Whis. Chi Chi isn't having it. Chi Chi thinks that there's not the I'm sorry for a little bit of flabbergasting. Pretty much there's no more villains to be dealt with, no more threats. So she doesn't mind Goku training, but she wants Goten to study and blah blah blah. But Goten and Goku are able to basically slither their way out of the house. And I believe Goku speaks with Whis, and he has to give Whis something that he never had before. I forgot what it was. It has something to do with some type of bean, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it has something to do with some type of bean, something very delicious and trying to think of descriptive words, to describe that dish because it looks really yummy. Um, so, anyways, Goku and Goten they make it a Castle Corpse, and Bulma tells Goten, "You're not gonna be going with Goku because your mom just called me. You're just gonna be staying put. Goku, you can go with Whis." And we also find out that Bulma's pregnant with her second child. So if we remember back towards the end of Dragon Ball Z in the season finale, that child's name was, I believe, Bola or Bra. So obviously, this is probably the child that Bulma's pregnant with. It's gonna be a girl. We see Trunks pretty much beg Goten to train with him because he says even he's gone rusty, that he's tired of being on Emperor Pilaf and the rest of the gang. He needs a challenge. So Goten agrees to train with Trunks. Since he can't go to Whis to train with him, Goku, and Beerus. So Bulma thought that Goku actually gave her that delicious food, but she realized that Goku actually did it because it was a way to get to convince Whis to train with him. But she said, "Well, at least thought counts, whatever." So Goku speaks with Vegeta. He tries to convince Vegeta to join him. Vegeta's like, "Nah, I don't want to go with you. I told you already. You know, I should be here with Bulma. Since she's about to give birth." And Goku's like, "Well, it's not you giving birth. Why should you care?" He said, "I wasn't here when Goten was born." And yeah, so when he said that, I think just the way the tone of this episode is, and what I think, in terms of the survival arc, I feel as though this arc is gonna make Goku more responsible. And as we all know, Goku has always taken training above his family, for the most part. And we've seen that Vegeta and Gohan are truly the family men, and Vegeta, out of the three of them, is the most able to combine both training and family time. So I think this arc's pretty much gonna make Goku sort of like a Vegeta, and since he's gonna find a way to be with his family more and train with Whis and Beerus and not be so careless and sort of uh, a dick in a sense when it comes to things like that and being so naive, which is actually a major point which happens later in this episode. So Goku meets up with Whis and he trains with Whis, and while he's training with Whis, he remembers about the whole thing with him in Xenosama's tournament. And Beerus says to Goku, I should kill you right now because your naivety and your condescendingness, your arrogance, always tends to bring unnecessary trouble to people and just in general. And you think you and Xeno are cool, but you know as good as anyone what he's capable of. He's innocent, he's naive, he has extreme power, and like I told before, he wiped out 6 universes over a temper tantrum. But Goku's able to sort of trick Beerus and Whis and sort of clicks the button that Xenosama gives him, and he heads towards Xenosama's palace, well, both their palaces, future and the present. So Goku reminds Xenosama of the tournament, and he's down. So Goku returns. He meets up with Beerus, Whis, and Supreme Kai, Kibito, and the old Kai. And Beerus pretty much just straight up tells Goku, he berates him, and he says, the next time you do some shit like that, I'm just straight gonna kill you. And after that, we see Whis' father show up, and he starts to give Goku, Beerus, Whis, and company the details on the upcoming tournament. So yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Rate the video, subscribe to my channel, write the comments down below. This is Josh Vision. Adios.